And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForge reporting from the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Hawks. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And I think for Golden State, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Now Sacramento starting 5. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Backcourt guards are Schroeder and Levine. And it's Sabonis in at the center. And for the Warriors, Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Curry and Poole are the guards. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. Stan, this game tips off a little regular season series between these two teams. In your mind, as a former coach, does that alter the game plan at all?
Well, the coaches will be watching their opponents very closely, Kevin. You're trying to get as much intel as possible so your team can be even sharper in the next game.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Here's Curry with the 3, drills it from outside.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Schroeder dishes to DeRozan. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Here's Curry. Sacramento grabs the miss. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And with this group, the term record-setting might be an understatement when you look at their accomplishment on the road. Over 35 wins. It just doesn't even compute.
And they've somehow figured out pretty much every team in the NBA and how to beat them. So they are the team to watch as we get into the playoffs.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Poole outside. Outside Curry. No one near him. Bucket is good. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Schroeder. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Yeah, he doesn't normally take a lot of threes. DeRozan picks his spots and just takes the threes he likes.
Curry, good.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Kevin Durant.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 13.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Left side, DeRozan. That's in there. Murray with the assist. That's 7 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Al Levine following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Pass to DeRozan. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Offline with his three. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Clock is at 3. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 16.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes that.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Curry. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And another three for Golden State.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. With this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Second, Stephen Curry.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Inside, Schroeder, and that comes off the assist by Levine.
Well, he's fearless amongst the trees. When Schroeder sees a scoring opportunity in close, he takes charge.
Now here's Wiggins. Nothing on the board. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. A three ball. Rebound collected by Levine. The Kings trail by 5. Schroeder outside. Good ball movement here by the Kings. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Poole.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Carries it from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's DeRozan. He has 7. Schroeder with the screen on Butler. Back to Schroeder. And that time, also a missed shot.
And guys, this shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Here's Poole. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Now here's Kuminga. Thompson inside the line. And again, no good by Golden State. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Sabonis, and a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. Monk against Curry. Thompson in the corner. Three-pointers off the mark. The Kings trail by 6. And Levine, here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A 2-time dunk champion, Zach Levine, can hammer it down, Coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
Now here's Kuminga. He has yet to score. Healed outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count the basket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
There's Levine. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Levine's got 7.
Well, Levine may have cut down on his mid-range attempts, but he's still more than capable from that.
Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Kuminga. From deep. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Kuminga. He's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket coming off a pretty pass.
What a leap to the rim by Monk. Going up high where the defense can't stop him.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now here's Levine. He's got 7. Back to Monk. From the arc. Podziemski grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Thompson outside. Shoots over DeRozan. The offensive rebound. Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Healed from outside. And Zach Levine pulls it down. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. 7-point differential. Basket counts.
High percentage territory for Levine.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Pass to Pajemski. Thompson for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Levine. He's got 9. Here's DeRozan. Takes it off the glass. DeRozan's got 11 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Hield. Thompson looking for an opening. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Houston.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Levine wide open, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Pajemski. Thompson is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Butler, and it's Hield in at the 2. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Thompson from long range. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Carter outside. To the wing right side. Sabonis against Butler. Now, here's Sabonis. He's covered closely. Out to Carter. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. On the wing, Hield. Right side, Kuminga. Back to Thompson. A 3. George grabs the board. The Kings trail by 10. Ellis down low. He's defended by Pajemski. Ellis can't get it to go.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Sacramento making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Kings, number 17, Dennis Schroeder.
Pajemski finds Hield. Butler passes to Thompson. Here's Hield. He's guarded by Ellis. Back to Hield. Clock at 6. Thompson from long range.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Monk. Hield against Ellis. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Pajemski. Here's the 3, and that's good. Buddy Hield for 3. Hield's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Schroeder. He's defended by Pajemski. Warriors leading by 11. In the corner, it's Hield. Stolen by Ellis. Schroeder outside. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Golden State moving it around. Pass to Thompson. And here is Hield. He's guarded by Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Thompson from long range. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
Schroeder, it drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Hield outside. Thompson outside. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Down by 12. Ellis outside. Monk, no one around him. And the lead is down inside single digits. Monk's got 11 points.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Thompson from long range. Rebound by the Kings. Their passes to Saric, and it goes down 2 points. Saric has got his first bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Hield outside. Pass to Thompson, so the wing on the left. For the 3, and Hield with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Hield's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that's his third 3-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Hield. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Sacramento. Dean comes in for Keon Ellis. Now here's Schroeder. 9 points last game. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off his shot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists now tonight. Monk outside. For 3, Levine. Rebound by Butler.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Thompson outside. Wiggins outside. There's the triple. Curry can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 13, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Number 42, Maxime Renaud.
Curry on the drive. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
Here's the teardrop. LaVine's shot is off.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, the Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Guys?
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Sacramento making a switch here. Charge is checked in. We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro, Stan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs having them at that level, but Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
And here's Schroeder, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. It's good.
Well, look, Schroeder feels very comfortable operating in that mid-range area.
Back to Curry. Thompson, left side, launches it, and the Warriors, another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Monk against Thompson. Kings moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. There's the screen. Rosen dishes to Monk. Offensive rebound. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Curry against Saric. Pass to Thompson. Wiggins outside. Takes a three. Saric grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Curry. He has 29 to the inside. Here's Wiggins outside for Curry. Thompson for the triple. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. checked in for the Warriors. And then for Sacramento, Sabonis, he's checked in for Saric, and Murray's subbed in for Zach LaVine. The Kings trail by 20. Schroeder outside. Monk for three. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist here tonight. Thompson outside. Green kicks to Thompson. It's Curry outside. And another three for Golden State.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 11. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 20. Wiggins outside. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Wiggins outside. Curry attacking, and the layup is good. Curry's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Sabonis, the pass to Monk. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Back to Sabonis. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Oh, man. Sabonis just throws his body around. So hard to guard. Just a wrecking ball out there.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Curry gets the bucket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Curry against Schroeder. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. And he drops it in from the low post. Sabonis has got 12 points in the game.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's DeRozan. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And again!
And he's now in a tie for 4th most games in NBA history with 40 or more.
He is creating a legacy that will be remembered for a long time to come. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for Golden State.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming. And the ball is certainly finding the open man.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. All right, fellas, we've got a question from Crossover Zeddy. Shaq is the Diesel. Kenny is the Jet. Why doesn't Ernie have a nickname?
Ernie does have a nickname. It's EJ.
Those are just initials, Shaq.
Oh, like MJ?
I still don't think that's a nickname, but I think we can all agree EJ is the MJ of studios.
And you could just call me the Elevator.
Ooh, Elevator Ernie.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Curry. And to the sidelines, let's get you caught up on the story regarding Zach LaVine. So, Allie, what's the word?
Hey guys, well, Sacramento's head athletic trainer gave me an update. The bad news is he has a sprained ankle and they're hoping that the swelling will go down. All indications are that he's able to play through it, and while this injury doesn't seem to be a lingering one, it's still something to monitor.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report. And of course, you never like to see any kind of injury.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
On the court for Sacramento. Outside in the perimeter, LaVine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Schroeder in at the point.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a tough bucket in DeRozan's mind. He'll take on anybody.
Pass to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 assists in the game. And here's LaVine. Outside DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, this is a man who can stuff the stat sheet. Sabonis is lighting the scoreboard up tonight.
Poole on the wing. Pass to Curry. Now Poole from deep three-point territory. Curry can't get it to go. LaVine deciding where to go with it. Sabonis kicks to DeRozan. Schroeder outside. And here's Sabonis. A putback. Wiggins with the rebound. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Curry on the wing. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
DeRozan in the corner. Wiggins with some nice D. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Golden State. Pass to Curry. Now here's Wiggins. Poole on the wing. Curry against DeRozan. Butler kicks to Wiggins. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on Schroeder.
Here's DeRozan. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. DeRozan's got 15 points.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan. He is scary when he gets it going.
Green finds Wiggins. And the Warriors, another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now Curry. After Zach LaVine missed from long range. Pass to Curry. It's stolen by DeRozan. Now here's Sabonis. Guarded by Green from 12 feet out. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 16 points for him.
Well, that mid-range shot is so important for Sabonis. Keeps the defense honest, forces them to leave the paint.
Curry connects again.
And you know what him reaching 50 points means. He's moved up another spot.
Yep, the second spot, Greg, is his alone now for most 50-point performances in a year. Count it.
What a move. Schroeder can make a lot of things happen with the ball in his hands.
Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Butler kicks to Poole. On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Butler. Here's Curry. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 54 points.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
DeRozan passes to Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And guys, we see more of this every year. Sabonis looking for his own offense.
Poole outside. Pass to Curry. And the Warriors, another 3.
And what's gotten into him today? Yeah, this is getting ridiculous.
Levine against Poole. Right side, Levine. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Outside, Green. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. On the wing, Wiggins misses the 3. The Kings shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Murray outside. Curry against DeRozan. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside, Green. Poole kicks to Curry. Pass to Wiggins. A 3-pointer is right on target. Wiggins has got 9 points now in just the second half. Schroeder looking over the floor. Now Levine. Guarded by Poole. Nobody near Schroeder. Misses the jumper.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Butler in the corner. Back to Wiggins. Here's Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot on.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. Thompson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Jordan Poole.
And watching Steph go to work is watching a living legend. Already one of the best to ever do it, and he is still adding to his resume. Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Podziemski. Now Kuminga. Right side Curry. And here's Thompson. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Kevin, back to you.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. DeRozan in the corner. That's in there. Murray with the assist. DeRozan's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Right wing. Back to Curry. Thompson for 3. Connects again from distance.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And a good time here to go over our 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have had the hottest hand at the free throw line over the last 10 games. Second, Stephen Curry.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos has checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Saric comes in for Keegan Murray, and it's Keon Ellis in for Levine. To the left wing, back to Curry, deflects the pass, and taken away by Ellis. Goes up, and Ellis throws it down.
Well, you know, Ellis is usually the guy starting the break with his defense, but this time he's the one finishing.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry, fires for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Kuminga comes to help. Sabonis, the pass to Saric. It's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Santos. Here's Podziemski. Out defending. Thompson from long range. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And you talk about the best center in the league, Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin. The second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with. Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Ellis against Curry. Monk looking around, and that one is off. The Warriors shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And Santos pulls it down. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Hits it again. Wow!
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Yep, historically dominant, GA. He's put them on his back all season long.
And Wilt Chamberlain scoring 4,029 points back in 1962. A whole different era, to be sure, but to surpass that now would be almost inconceivable.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Trace Jackson-Davis. Buddy Hield is out there with Podziemski. Then it's Thompson, and it's Kuminga in at the 4 spot. Thompson outside. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Schroeder up top. He's defended by Podziemski. And it's Monk that time on the assist by Schroeder.
This is the utility of Malik Monk. You put him on the floor, and he's going to find points.
Back to Hield. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Kings. Jarge has got 5 rebounds tonight. Levine, the bounce pass. Schroeder finds Jarge. Outside, Jones. And it's off from 3-point range. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Kuminga. Golden State moving the ball around. Monk against Hield. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Jarge just screen on Thompson. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now. It's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Kings. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Hield outside. Podziemski with it. Outside, Kuminga. Thompson in the corner. The 3 connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
To the paint, here's Jarge. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Hield outside. And Thompson kicks to Hield. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Hield. And a miss there on the triple. Monk right side. To the middle. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Quentin Post is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. The Kings also at the sub. Murray's checked in for McDermott. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Monk against Hield, down low. Here's Jarge. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jarge has got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he's done his part, no doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. And here's Thompson, guarded by Levine. Cans it from downtown.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
The Kings have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. On the wing, Levine. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Hield outside. Thompson for the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
For 3, Levine, offensive rebound. Saric, again, Sacramento.
And the anticipation of Saric, outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds.
Hield with the bucket.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Levine against Thompson. Here's Monk. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Look how fast Monk gets to the cup. The D has to respect his speed more than this.
Podziemski finds post. Healed right side. Pass to Kuminga. And here's Thompson. Outside, Kuminga. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Healed, the pass to Thompson. Back to Podziemski. Healed from outside. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Over in the corner, Ellis. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Moody. Here's Thompson. And the Warriors miss again. Healed against Ellis. To the inside. Shakes him. And Sabonis finishes it off. Sabonis has got 20 points.
Well, with his ability to carve out space, Sabonis is one of the best paint scorers in the game. This team should look to set him up.
Back to Thompson, and taken away by Ellis. That one good for 2.
Well, what I like about that, Ellis is not content to just hang out on the perimeter.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Thompson. To end the drought. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside DeRozan. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Back to Podziemski. Three-pointer, Hield. Rebound by the Kings. DeRozan inside. Working on Thompson.
Well, guys, DeRozan steadily putting points on the board. He's feeling it.
Hield outside. Shoots the 3. Thompson misses. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Podziemski. Hield outside. And Thompson kicks to Hield. Clock at 6. Back to Podziemski. Thompson for 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
DeRozan with it. Picked up by Thompson. Fires the 3. Levine can't hit.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
On the wing, DeRozan. He's covered by Thompson. Count that one. DeRozan's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
With his strength and explosiveness, DeRozan's so imposing when he gets it inside.
Outside, Kuminga. It's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 8th assist in the game. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Sacramento's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Quentin Post comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Moses Moody in for Buddy Hield.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. A fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to